Hello?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all set for tonight. Trust me.
The alarm should be diffused at the basement entrance.
Nothing will go wrong.
You're right there, Kelly. You're early, sweetheart.
Sorry to disappoint you. Why don't you put on a shirt so I can concentrate? I have a little proposition for you.
I want the buffet placed here, and the bar should be here. It's too bad we don't have room for live music. And,
Excuse me.
Yes, Santana.
Have you had a chance to look at the decorations? I've been working on them all day. What do you think?
It's all wrong. It's too loud, too flashy, inappropriate.
I'll get to you yet.
You want Joe Perkins out of town, right?
Right.
I can do it.
How?
My concern, not yours.
Why do you want to do that, Augusta?
Well, I feel I just owe you for getting Warren through physics with such a decent grade.
That was a long time ago, Augusta. I can't believe you're still thinking about it.
Seems to me you were very well rewarded at the time, if I recall.
Was I?
Oh, have you forgotten?
What's your proposition, Augusta? I haven't got all day.
I suggest you give me time. I could be very important to you.
Your proposition?
It's very critical that you get Joe Perkins out of town, right?
Let's just say it's something the Capwells would appreciate.
Ah, the Capwells. And you're just about to become one. Well, maybe we should just forget the whole thing.
I would appreciate it, too.
Nice of you to admit it.
What do you want, Augusta?
Money.
Money. How much?
A bargain. 100,000.
100,000?
Oh, you're about to marry a Capwell. You're sitting on millions.
It's not my money.
Maybe not, but you're going to marry into it. You could get the money from the Capwells.
I can't believe you would stoop so low.
Stoop? This isn't stooping. It's a simple business proposition.
So, you're hurting for money, huh? You used to be too proud to admit it.
Not too proud to admit that the Lockridges don't have what they used to have. It's not shameful. It's happened to most of us. The estate's been divided up. It's very difficult to maintain. I could use the money. And you know me, Peter. There's never enough money or anything. You get me the money, I'll get Perkins out of town. It's as simple as that. Let's not persist in this silliness. You know, I liked you with a little more weight, a little more heft in the chest area. It was very appealing.
I didn't know you two were friends.
Yeah, Joe Perkins and I go back a long way, actually. I've known him since high school. I was a couple years ahead, but we played football together on the same team. And then later on, we ended up working the same job during the summertime.
I like you, Cruz. But there is one thing I won't tolerate. I won't have you hanging around with a murderer.
Well, that's not going to work.
What do you mean?
He's my friend.
Friend? The man is a criminal. He's a monster.
You got him wrong, Mr. C. Though I'd probably feel the same way if I were you.
You know, Cruz, I've had a very big job in mind for you.
I appreciate that, but to tell you the truth, I don't need it that badly.
He murdered my son. How do you expect me to feel?
That's what the court said, yes, but I don't buy it.
What are you saying?
Joe didn't kill your boy.
That's ridiculous.
I know the man. He didn't do it.
I don't care to debate the issue with you. Apparently you set yourself above the criminal justice system in this country.
Not at all. I just think they make mistakes sometimes. And what happened to Joe Perkins was a rotten excuse for justice.
Well, then we have nothing further to talk about, do we?
4. Sir, 2, 3, 4.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
2,
Here, just a second, okay?
1, 2.
Hey, guys, can you keep it down? I'm trying to talk to Lakin, please.
Oh, little sweet nothings we're not supposed to hear, huh?
What's there to say? You've talked to her 50 times a day.
Wait, you still there?
1,
Here, just a second, okay?
4.
Guys, can I please have a little privacy?
Hey,
Please,
no
come on.
sweat. We'll just hear no evil here.
I give up. Lakin?
I'm still here. Are you having problems?
Yeah, there are 2 people here who shall remain unnamed,
1.
which are doing stuff which could be postponed.
Those 2. I suppose we could learn to speak French, huh? Cancel that brilliant thought. I've got to hang up. Somebody's at the door. Okay? Can you call me tonight? Okay. Bye.
Hi. I'm Joe Perkins.
Hi.
Yeah, well, I work here. I started yesterday.
Joe, come on in. Well, you're just in time to start work. My earrings bent. Can you work a little magic? Nice to see you. And you're on time. I'm very impressed.
This is easy.
Is it, really?
Yeah, just put a little pressure on all the right spots.
Well, I guess that's easy for some men. Oh, you remember Lakin?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just re-met. You've changed a little in 5 years.
She and your sister have become such good friends. I just love Jade. She's so impulsive and driven.
She's determined to break into Hollywood this summer.
Listen, don't underestimate her. She generally has her way.
Well, that's very enviable.
Yeah, well, I better get to work. Nice seeing you.
He's nice.
Of course he's nice. I wouldn't hire anyone who wasn't nice.
Do you want me to stay?
Oh, no. I'm fine. Run along.
You're not afraid of him?
Your best friend's brother. He wouldn't harm a hair on my head.
That's not his reputation.
Well, Lakin, reputations start with rumors. Now, if you're afraid of him, you just shouldn't be around while he's here.
I'm just worried about you.
Oh, come on. Joe's a fine man. He's just a little rough-hewn. But that's part of his charm. I think I'll go supervise him. Of course, he doesn't seem like the sort of man who would like a woman poking around, but then if he's going to work for us, he'll just have to do it on our terms, won't he?
Well, well.
Hey.
You've done a great job.
Well, thank you. I hope you and your friends are going to enjoy the party.
Thank you. I think I'm going to hire a security guard. We don't want any crashers.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You're not going to be here tonight?
I think only for a few minutes just to check things out.
Oh, that's too bad. You have more important things to do, I gather.
Yes, I have big plans to read a fascinating book. But I'm sure you'll enjoy the party without me. I have to get going.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, Mason Capwell. Put me through to my secretary. Hi. Listen, do me a favor. Call Jill Courtney and cancel my date for this evening. Tell her I got a cold. Yeah, thanks.
Hi.
Hi, come here. You look great.
Think I can go to the party like this?
Yeah, why not? He'll knock everybody out.
Oh, give me a break. How'd it go with Augusta Lockridge?
Oh, it went okay.
She gonna fire Joe?
Well, I'm not sure. I couldn't get her to promise. Maybe I came on too strong and lost my temper. It's a possibility.
Okay.
No guarantees, but maybe.
Why do you look like that?
It's just my usual face. I'm stuck with it.
Such a hard worker. So hot.
Yeah, I noticed.
How can you bear it?
Look, I believe we had this conversation before, remember?
How could I forget? Do you want to swim?
You pay me to work.
Oh, I see. You think I'm stingy.
You want to pay me to swim?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding.
No. Lionel's swim trunks are in the changing room. Go on. They'll fit you if you pull the string tight enough. Go on. I won't dock your pay.
But what are we gonna do if your daughter comes home?
Mr. Perkins, I have never lived my life according to what other people think. I am totally selfish. It's what I think that matters. And I think you would look divine in Lionel's swim trunks. Go on. I'm not a patient woman.
Great.
I'm glad.
You sure have been nice to me lately.
Well, why do you suppose that is?
Beats me.
Well, you don't seem to have any friends in this town.
You're right.
I guess I decided to become your friend.
Tell me, you haven't said whether or not you believe me.
About whether you killed Channing Capwell Jr.?
Yeah.
Well, everybody else in this town seems to think you did.
Yeah, I know that, but I want to know what you think.
That's my answer, Joe. I like you, Joe. A lot.
You know, this will help with the circulation if we never get this thing open.
It's Kelly, isn't it?
You know, you really need circulation in here, a good air conditioner. Wow. This kind of heat.
Still painful? Kelly Capwell's very pretty. Sweet. Sticky sweet. She sort of sticks in your head like molasses sticks in your throat. Of course, I don't care much for her fiancé, Peter Flint. But that's something personal.
Yeah? Why?
He wanted me to fire you.
Oh, yeah? What'd you say?
I told him to mind his own business.
You're a tough lady, Augusta.
He also wanted me to help run you out of town.
Yeah? Well, why don't you?
You're a decent man, hard-working, earnest. I think you deserve a second chance.
Hey, look, Augusta. I don't need you to defend me.
You're not very grateful. You better be nice to me. I have a very rambunctious, mean streak. And sometimes it gets wildly out of control.
Yeah. You do have a little streak. about Joe Augusta.
Cruz, you want to see me?
Oh, Mason, yes, come on in.
How you feeling? You comfortable? Can I, get you anything?
No, I'm fine, thanks. I just wondered if you could answer a couple of questions for me.
Glad to, if I can.
What happened to those two thugs who beat up on Joe Perkins in the bus station up north?
That's, out of my jurisdiction. I assume they're looking into it up north.
You, don't know anything? You haven't kept up on it?
I get enough work on my own, Cruz. I don't go out looking for more.
Huh. Well, somebody must have hired him, right?
Could be.
And that somebody could be in Santa Barbara, more than likely is, in fact. So the investigation could very well end up falling within your jurisdiction.
Good. Could start raining golf balls, too, Cruz. Anything's possible.
Yeah. What about that shotgun? You know, the blast that was aimed for Joe's head but only took out the window of the bus he was riding in?
And what about it?
Who did it?
We don't know.
Then you are investigating that one.
Yeah.
It must be in your district. Well, that's a good thing, I guess, or you'd probably have to drop that too, huh?
Glad you're feeling better, Cruz.
Any leads?
If there were, I couldn't give them out.
Then you can confirm that there are leads.
I can neither confirm nor deny. Any more questions?
Yes. What about the guy who tossed the bomb into the Perkins house?
Oh, no, I can't answer that. A neighbor saw the guy. We brought him in for questioning. He was identified, and he's been released on bail pending trial.
Who is he?
Thomas. Jeremy I forget which. Jeremy Thomas, though.
What was his motive?
You know, you'd make a good litigant, Cruz. If you ever decide to give up fighting oil fires, you ought to think about law school.
Thanks. What was his motive?
Well, my impression is the man just didn't like the idea of Joe Perkins being back in Santa Barbara.
Mm-hmm. And who put him up to it?
No one.
How do you know that?
It's my business to know, Cruz. Take my word for it.
Mason, I gotta tell you something.
You mean there's more?
Yeah.
I'm a busy man, Cruz.
I get the impression that Joe would be much better off if you would simply remove yourself from the case and assign any other assistant DA to it.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It's very clear that you're not exactly eager to press charges against anyone who tried to hurt Joe Perkins.
It's a hell of a thing for a house guest to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you know, the guy's my friend. He's my friend. And somebody tried to kill him a couple of times. Now, I think somebody had to get off their butt and do something about it. If not, he and I are going to raise one big stink in this community.
Stuntman wanted for realistic fight scenes. Hey, Ted, you know anybody who can stage fights?
Yeah, well, I think I know a couple of guys who could.
Go ahead, hit me.
Come on, Danny, we can do this.
Hey. What are you, a coward? No, you're chicken. That's it. Uh-huh. No.
Oh, come on.
You're a yellow belly, good for nothing. That's what you
Forget
are.
it, Danny.
Uh-huh.
All right, not here.
Hey, man, don't give me any of your jive. You and your girlfriend are nothing but trash.
That does it.
Danny, are you okay?
Oh, it was a solid slug.
Well, you deserve it after all those awful things you said.
She believed us.
Oh, not on your life.
A little practice and we can clean up on auditions.
You guys.
Come on, we're professional stuntmen. At least one of us is.
You're bozos.
Oh, hey.
Joe,
Yeah.
I was just in my room thinking about you.
There's got to be something better you can think about.
How's the investigation going?
Fair. I'm a little optimistic.
Any clues as to who the real killer might be?
Well, I'm getting closer. I thought maybe tonight I
Tonight? What about tonight?
can't talk about it.
But you're hopeful.
Lord, you're nosy.
Of course, you felt this way before.
You know, Augusta, you're kind of like a wild bear going after honey.
And you were always disappointed.
What's it to you?
Joe, give it up. The police have covered everything. Whoever killed Channing left no traces. Be realistic. The whole thing points to you. You've served your time. It's over. Why don't you just go live your life?
Look, it's not that easy. You know, half the people in Santa Barbara want me to get out of town. It's not like I can just go on with my life, as you say. And you're not making it any easier either.
I'm trying. I told you about all my friends in Europe and New York.
Oh, no thanks.
Why? It's Kelly, isn't it? Forget about her. She's getting married, and she still thinks you killed her brother.
You know, Augusta, real touching friendship.
Eh bien, tu ne vas pas mettre longtemps pour te retrouver au milieu des forages.
Eh oui, dommage. J'aimais bien avoir de jolies femmes qui s'occupent de moi.
Oh, voyons, Cruz, les jolies filles se bousculent devant votre porte.
Le mythe continue.
Un mythe? Non.
Rumor has it you've dated every eligible woman in Santa Barbara.
Oh, yeah, I can think of two right now I haven't dated. I won't mention any names, but...
well, unfortunately, one of those women are booked. But the other one? The other one generally plays hard to get.
There you go, story of my life.
Let's go, Cal. Even Superman needs rest. Look, I'll be back later and see if you need anything.
Okay, actually, I could use a little something right now.
What? Trust me, you don't want to know about it.
Oh, give me a break. I just want to watch TV.
Here you go.
No wonder I couldn't find it. I do like the service around here.
Je crois qu'il se remet très bien.
Listen, Kelly, I didn't have dinner with Joe.
Why not?
I had to work. He dropped by the hospital to talk.
And?
Okay, I know you don't want to hear this. He talked about you the whole time.
Oh?
I did the best I could. You'd probably kill me, so don't ask what I said. Just know he's still in love with you.
Hey, Tony, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to talk about him ever.
Uh-huh. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Kelly, how can you marry that man when you don't know how you feel about Joe? I know how I feel, Tony.
I gotta go. I gotta pick up some tools before the store's closed.
You can borrow some of mine.
Not the right kind.
Right kind for what?
Special job.
Top secret.
No, I'm just tormenting you.
Why? Don't tell me you don't trust me.
It's a possibility.
Now, I'm a lady who doesn't like to have secrets kept from her. I hope it isn't dangerous.
Probably not.
Can I help?
No, gotta go this one alone.
Give me a clue.
A clue. That's what I'm trying to find.
A clue? Where?
Can't say.
Oh, Joe, come on. I thought we were friends.
Well, it's certainly been an interesting friendship.
Now, look. Whoever killed Channing must have been a guest at the party, or maybe he crashed it unnoticed, right?
You tell me.
Makes sense.
So, I'm targeting the Capitol House.
Targeting, what does that mean to me? Bullseye. Shooting.
I've got to take some chances.
What if you're caught?
They're not going to catch me.
What if you are?
They'll send me back to prison, revoke my parole.
Are you willing to take that risk?
Look, I've got to take some chances.
Joe, please. Please be careful. Joe, will you call me if you're safe?
No.
I want that guarantee. I need a guarantee, Augusta. If Joe Perkins doesn't leave this town...
Then you don't pay. It's that simple. But if I succeed...
It's too much money.
It's very important to you and Capwell. I think it's only fair Capwell pays.
Not $100,000.
That means nothing to them. If he leaves town and I don't get paid, I'll have to take recourse. And I know what that recourse is. All your little sexual escapades will be all over this town, especially our little fling.
Augusta, I can't believe even you would do such a thing.
And the Capwells will be very embarrassed, and that will kill all your chances of marrying Kelly. You know, for $100,000, I think you're getting off cheap.
Hello?
Santana, it's Mason.
Oh, Mason. I'm in the tub.
Oh, I can call back.
No, that's okay.
Listen, my date just canceled out on me for tonight. She had some family problems. I was wondering if you wanted to go to the party with me.
Well, that sounds nice. Oh, but I don't know what I'll have to wear.
Why don't you just come as you are? No. I know you'll look fine. Why don't I just pick you up in an hour and a half?
Okay, I'll do my best to be ready.
Great. See you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
There's a few more things I want to say to you.
Oh, goody.
You've threatened to expose some of the more intimate moments that we've shared.
Intimate is not the word that comes to mind. Those little interludes, as they say, were blatant. Yes, blatant like a brass band. You're about as subtle as a French horn, Peter. Oh, do I pity Kelly.
What a vicious thing to say, Augusta.
Well, sometimes the truth is devastating.
Augusta, I've been a friend to you for a long time.
Your friendship is something I have treasured like death and taxes.
You are really enjoying trying to make life hell for me, aren't you?
Well, it's not really
Well, I'm
that-
not going to take it anymore. You think I'm going to cave in? Well, you're wrong. I'm not. I fought a lot of battles in my time with a lot of nastier people than you.
Headmasters and parents of nubile students. Oh, when I think of those poor girls in your classes, I can see your sympathetic, lecherous hands on their knees when they came to see you in your office.
Oh, Augusta, your mind makes a gutter seem elevated.
My mind sees with a clarity that you don't have
I
yourself.
have a point.
Well, we should get to it.
The point is that I've worked hard for a long time. I've taught to a lot of spoiled, rotten kids.
And played brass bands for their mummies.
And now I'm on the brink of something really good, and I'm not going to let anyone spoil it for me.
Well, is that something the Capwell money, the Capwell power, or both?
It's neither.
Oh, don't tell me you're not interested in money and power. I know you too well.
I am talking about a new life.
Ah, servants, flashy cars, everything a modest little prep school teacher would dream of.
It's a life with Kelly.
How sweet.
I want, more than anything else, to be a good husband to her.
Tell me, would you be in love with her if she weren't a Capwell?
Oh, yes, without question.
Oh, Peter. You are a walking, talking orchestra. All sweet violins above your waist, and all brass below.
Grant?
How's it going?
Oh, fine.
Lloyd Wells Finley III.
Jade Perkins, first.
Pleasure. It's been a while since I've held an audition in L.A.
Oh, you work in New York?
New York, Paris, London, Rome. I've produced a lot of foreign films.
Oh, really? Like what?
L'amour est mort, de temps en temps la nuit, jamais fatigué, et moi s'il vous plaît.
I've never heard of those movies.
They haven't been released over here yet. They're doing very well in Europe.
Oh, good.
Forgive my staring, but a producer friend of mine is looking for just your type.
Oh, really? Who?
Baron Winterset.
Never heard of him.
He produced L'amour est mort, de temps en temps la nuit.
I never heard of those movies.
Baron is a very good friend of mine. If you like, I can give him your picture.
Well, who's his casting director?
And why bother when you can go right to the producer?
Okay. Here. What's his name?
Baron Winterset. Very nice, Jade.
Oh, thanks. If he's interested, tell him he can call me this evening. Right here. Nice meeting you, Lloyd. I'm sure I'll see you again sometime.
You're up against a man who has finally, and I mean finally, found what he has always wanted. If you try to take that away from me, you'll find you're not fighting with a marshmallow.
You're trying to scare me off, and I'm not the least bit scared.
Augusta, if a man's life is threatened, he can be fierce.
And fight like an animal? I know, I understand. I've had those fights.
Well, if you're trying to spoil anything for Kelly and me, you'll find that you're striking at the very core of my life.
Are you trying to tell me you're in love with Kelly Capwell?
Yes.
Oh, and you expect me to believe it?
For your own sake.
Oh, this is going too far.
Really? Why?
For one thing, I don't have a hope in hell you'd ever do anything for my sake.
You're so wrong.
And furthermore, I don't believe you're in love with Kelly Capwell.
I fell in love with her the first time she walked into my class.
Oh, Peter, the only person you've ever been in love with is yourself.
She sat in the front row. I wanted her so much I had a hard time concentrating on what I was teaching.
And no doubt invited her up to your office numerous times to discuss what? Physics, of course.
Actually, Augusta, I never invited her to my office.
Why? Were you afraid?
Maybe.
Afraid you'd lose control?
I didn't want to be hurt. I liked her too much. I knew I couldn't have a relationship with one of my students. And she was going with Joe Perkins.
Oh, that's why you stayed away from her.
But when she graduated...
And he went to prison.
I got to know Kelly.
Ah, and you dried her tears. Or did you lick them?
She needed to know that her life could be good again. I helped her, and I'm proud of that.
I'm touched.
We got close. We got very close. It was a happy time.
Well, you should still be happy, Peter. I haven't told her about our interludes yet.
Don't.
I won't make promises I can't keep.
Augusta, don't. If you do, I promise I'll destroy you.
Really nice party. Thank you. We'll talk about that later, Seven. Won't you? Jackie, you look beautiful. Good to see you again.
And I just couldn't hit that ball to save my soul. I lost every set.
Really?
It's an occasion of unaccustomed modesty on my part, Santana, and you haven't heard a word I've said.
I'm sorry. I've had something on my mind.
Can I help you get it off?
No, I have to talk to your father.
My father again?
Mm-hmm. It's business.
Well, talk to me. I do a great deal of business with a great many people.
Excuse me.
Can't it wait, Santana?
I'll be right back. Nice party.
Hmm? Oh, yes. Very nice.
Cece, I'd like to be friends. You know, I've always thought of you as my second father.
Father?
Well, our families have always been very close.
Oh, that's a little different.
I know I've been badgering you about my son, and I'm very sorry. Can we at least be civil?
Of course we can.
I'm glad.
What's going on here?
Oh, nothing very much. Just having a little chat with your charming companion.
I think she's more interested in you than in me.
Oh?
Is there a problem?
None. I'm sorry you have that impression. You're wrong.
I miss you too. I miss being near you.
Well, maybe I can get down there again.
When?
I don't know. Soon. It depends on Mom.
Well, can we invent something? I mean, tell you want to get a job in LA or something, huh?
I can't believe it. I am going to be a star. I can't believe it.
I'm talking with Lakin.
Oh, sorry.
Jay just told me to sit down.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Lakin? Yeah? Hi.
Hi.
Listen. Okay, I'm gonna be getting a phone call that could be terribly important. You see, I had an incredible interview today with a foreign film producer, and he's gonna call me. I promise Ted will call you back later, okay? Thanks, bye.
Jade! Man, I wasn't finished.
I'm sorry, but fame won't wait.
What are you talking about, huh?
It's the big time. I met this guy, and he has a friend who's a producer, and he's looking for my type.
Yeah, so?
So he's gonna call me. Please, Ted, understand. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Okay. Just for 5 minutes.
No.
Look, if I'm on the phone with Lakin and he calls and is busy, he'll just call back later, that's all.
Ted, I don't want to take the chance.
Look, I mean, he might not even call tonight.
Don't worry, he'll call. Listen, Ted, I'm not being selfish. I'm just desperate.
Who's there?
C.C. Capel here.
I am so sorry to disturb you, but there was a man seen climbing over the wall of your estate.
Who is this?
I don't want to be involved.
I said, who is this?
Are you still there?